Okay, hello, my darlings. It's Zeros, Madam Tilly, and these are my boobs. And welcome to the Waifu Tavern. Here, my dear friend, the underbed Umbra, or just Willow.
Y'all sick of me yet? Too bad.
That's my wife spray under there. She just won't go away. So yeah, we're doing some reaction videos. This one caught my eye. 7 times the computer was a cheating cheater who cheated. At first, I thought it was like sometimes a game called you out for cheating, which I would have wrecked it anyway. But outside Spots, or now it's Extra or something. I'm surprised these people are still around because they've been making videos for like over a decade.
Oh, yeah, they've been going on over a decade, and actually, Outside Extra is the sister channel.
Okay, I figured. But things, I figured they would have ran out of topics by now because they crank them out pretty quickly. Okay. And so, but yeah, this time, 7 times it was the computer who's cheating. So, let's see where we've been gypped.
In video games, there has been cheating in video games. From inputting
They haven't really changed their style at all over the decade.
40 years old next year to anyone picking Oddjob in N64's GoldenEye. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. But the biggest betrayal of all is when the game itself doesn't play fair, bending its own rules to benefit your opponents and using AI enemies so ridiculously overpowered that your puny human thumbs don't stand a chance. Consider these 7 times the computer was a cheating cheater who cheated, damn it. Face my wrath if you write get good in the comments, and beware spoilers for the following.
Face my wrath if you write get good.
Yeah, fuck y'all, because I can't even hold a controller right now.
Yeah.
Forbidden Memories. Oh my god, that game was so busted.
Beyond Good and Evil. Oh no. I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, my butthole's fractured. Oh, I haven't played that one either.
What happened? I can beat these guys with my tail tied behind my back. I hope you do better this time, or we'll never live it down.
Don't be fooled by the bright colors and
this isn't even the first game with racing that they've covered where the CPU cheats.
Fine. Show this to any fan of the iconic platformer and watch them flip a table with uncontrollable fury.
I mean, these like collectathon games always have 1 or 2 bullshit levels.
You have no idea. There are many challenging moments throughout the Spyro series, but one in particular really takes the biscuit, because as you might suspect if you paid attention to the title of this video, it's totally unfair, and the game is a sneaky little scumbag. In the 3rd game in the series, Spyro, Year of the Dragon, your feline...
I remember Spyro actually, one of the games actually did like some kind of anti-hack thing, where like, if detected you're hacking, like, haha, here's a false level, and hackers were like, thanks for giving us a challenge.
Yeah. Hunter tasks you with beating a troop
Actually, no, I think it was just like anti-piracy.
Yeah, okay.
So, are you ready to race these guys? They bet us an egg that you won't win.
Why me? You're the bipedal one.
I can see better than eggs. Eggs are fucking expensive these days.
The game explains that you'll need to perform tricks to get turbo boosts. Seems fair. Kind of gutted I didn't get a cool helmet like the rest of the racers, but sure.
Oh, they don't care about my personal safety?
Is it the horns? I feel like it's the horns. But once the race begins, you'll realise safety gear isn't the only preferential treatment your rivals get. The Rhinox don't need to perform tricks to get a speed boost, they can deploy them automatically, zipping along at a rapid pace while you're frantically launching yourself off ramps like a scaly 4-legged Tony Hawk in your effort to keep up. At least I'm losing with style. So, while you have to roll, flip, and spin your way to a speed advantage, your opponents get to cruise along without any effort whatsoever. Not to mention, your quadrupedal skateboarding dragon has all the grace and maneuverability of a shopping trolley with a wonky wheel. And if you don't land a trick, your board breaks and you respawn yards back, munching on Rhinox dust.
Oh dear.
Confirming there is no nutritional value in Rhinox dust.
Worst of all, it is
I notice everyone's now busting out the Hocus Pocus and Michael Myers t-shirts.
Tricks, veering you off course in the middle of tricks, or even respawning you without a skateboard, which is
so you basically gotta play this perfectly.
We can't even comprehend.
Fine game, you leave me no choice. What? Nothing in the rules about not barbecuing Rhinox?
Okay, what went on with Street Fighter? Cheat the AI? I thought this was difficulty scaling.
Well, I mean, old school arcade games are obviously going to cheat because they want your quarters.
Patience, practice, and luminescence, I think.
Oh wait, luminescence.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Holy shit.
But sadly, even a radioactive glow won't help you against one of the genre's biggest pitfalls, the infamously cheaty AI. There's so many examples of the computer playing dirty in fighting games that we struggled on which fighting game to name and shame for this entry.
Yeah, MK2 was pretty
Street Fighter
fucked.
2, Mortal
Motaro
Kombat,
wins.
Tekken, the piss. Street Fighter 2 is regarded as particularly egregious for a few reasons, and there's even a video by YouTuber Desk that exposes the game's dastardly shenanigans.
I'm kind of curious now.
Firstly, your opponent can recover from being stunned way faster than the player.
Well, they just tap the buttons faster with their AI.
Secondly, you as the player need to charge powerful attacks like Guile's somersault kick. The CPU does not, which is a massive advantage because it can react immediately. Look very closely and you'll spot it actually does a teeny tiny crouch to pretend to charge up, you know, like a liar.
Okay, yep, there's kind of cheating.
The CPU-controlled character can also dish out unblockable attacks, unlike you, and, despite not having fingers, can button mash faster than is humanly possible. If your thumbs were to attempt the same combo speed, they'd be pulverized into bloody stumps.
And there's turbo versions of this game.
Oh, and the game can straight up make its character totally invincible during certain actions, which is, to use the Latin, absolute bull. Many fighting games also do what is known as input reading, reacting instantaneously to your button inputs, unlike a human opponent who would take a moment to respond. So you're basically playing against a psychic with a razor blade hat. Mortal Kombat 2 was so bad for this that it became almost impossible to beat the original arcade mode, which makes depressing sense if you consider that these arcade games were in fact
one time I got the cheat code lets you win in one hit, and I was up against Melina, and it took 5 minutes for me to land a hit on her.
Yeah, sounds about right.
F-proof. I don't recall finding you here.
Like many RPGs, Final Fantasy X has myriad status effects that can mess with your squad. Being hit with poison or sleep is pretty standard, but honestly, no one prepared us for a character being turned to stone and then smashed into 1,000 pieces.
No, that ain't too
Someone
hard.
fetch a dustpan and a brush for Whacker. Thankfully, some armor in the game can grant total protection against one of these ailments. For example, stoneproof armor stops your party being turned into living statues, while sleep-proof armor stops them from nodding off in battle. Must be what those little pillows they give you on airplanes are made out of. One such useful armor status is death-proof. For clarity, death-proof doesn't make your characters immortal, but it crucially blocks the nightmarish one-hit kill attacks that cause instant death. You probably know them by the technical term, dick moves. With this death-proof armor on, it feels great heading into a battle knowing you can't be instantly KO'd by a boss. Wait, maybe I forgot to equip it? Nope, you're not losing your mind. Death-proof works an absolute treat, unless you happen to be facing off against particular tough-as-nails super bosses who think the rules don't apply to them. This mangy mutt Fenrir will whip up an insta-kill before you can dig out that receipt for your armor. No, it said death-proof, not death probably not. If it was just Fenrir who ignored the rule, it could be chalked up to a glitch, but nope, there are multiple super bosses in the game who refuse to play fair. I see you, Dark Anima. Is it not enough that you have literally 8 million HP?
Yeesh, I mean, I got things to do.
If you can just decide to ignore my armor protection, how about I just decide to snap
they're
the
not
game
called
disc
super
in half?
bosses for nothing.
What do you say to that game?
You guys have like a really hard, like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This game was so epically difficult.
Yeah, I've heard.
The anime series Yu-Gi-Oh!
I actually may have owned it back in the day.
Spawning many video games, some of which were pretty fun, and others, well...
Destiny 4 was fun. I miss Yu-Gi-Oh!
We've got Mario Party at home.
It's gotten so big now, I'm too scared to go near it.
2002 was called
yeah, there's a whole bunch of meta bullshit.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Furious Memories, because just thinking about it 23 years later is making me angry. When a duel begins, both players draw 5 cards into their hand, and the AI opponent always seem to start off with a really killer hand, meaning they'd likely summon a strong monster to attack you, or activate a nasty spell or trap.
Yeah, it's basically like whoever got summoned like the big monster first was gonna automatically win.
Wow.
Yep.
What are the chances? Of course, it's probably just a lucky draw, and as players can only draw 1 new card each turn, there's now an even slimmer chance of your rival getting a great card combo. Oh, wait, they played another blinder.
That is epic
really,
bullshit.
What are the chances? 1 or 2 duels like this wouldn't be cause for concern, but most bosses in the game were insanely tough on account of their unwavering good luck.
That's the bosses.
And they would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling YouTubers. A YouTuber called @Kiba blew the whistle, demonstrating in a video exactly how the game was cheating by using a script to see their opponent's hand. And they weren't getting lucky at all. They were switching in the cards they needed. Cheating scum.
Wow.
I knew it. Not only does the AI use digital sleight of hand to sub in
Imagine if you could play Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have to pick what cards out of your deck you want to add at any time.
Yeah.
You're not playing a duelist, you're playing a close-up magician. This outright trickery, coupled with the fact that your rivals also have access to powerful cards you can't get as the player, made this one of the hardest Yu-Gi-Oh games, and indeed card battlers, ever made. If you never managed to finish it as a kid, I bet you're yelling at the screen right now with bitter vindication. And if you did, congratulations. You beat a game that was fully rigged.
Oh, that was my guy. That's when he had Thunder Dragon.
I saw me flipping it off through the screen.
They made you human, but you are not like them. You are mine, Johnny, and I am going to kill them.
Can't wait to get around playing that game one day.
In Beyond Good and Evil, you're a reporter trying to expose a dark conspiracy involving human traffic, torture, and an evil race of life-sucking aliens. Oh, and your uncle is a talking pig. Any questions?
So Republicans.
No? Then I'll proceed. This thrilling sci-fi adventure was super underappreciated when it first released in the early noughties. Those who finished it will remember just how brutally the game messed with you in the final boss fight. During your showdown with the creepy alien entity known as the Dom's Priest... Yep, that's too many legs for me. It's revealed that your protagonist, Jade, is actually an instrument of the creature's power, making her susceptible to its influence.
Main character powers.
Your spirit, Shawnee Obakan.
And at this crucial juncture, the game decides to make an already tough fight way harder, not by reading your controller inputs, but by inverting them entirely. You're forcing me to play inverted. Like some kind of wrong'un. No offense, Mike. It's so much worse than just an inverted y-axis. Every move you make throws Jade in the completely opposite direction. Down is up, right is left, and before you can begin to get your bearings, a load of cosmic horrors are trying to tear your limbs off. Wait, are they tearing off my right leg or my left? I'm confused. If only you hadn't spent, oh, I don't know, 45,378 hours of your life engraving how to steer video game characters into your muscle memory. The neural pathways are too well trodden to reverse now, my friend, especially when a giant facehugger is trying to pin you to the floor. But if the game's going to play dirty, then so can we.
How so?
I can't believe it's come to this.
Yeah, I tried that as a channel point redeem. Yeah, and I'm like, nah, no, not for me. No sabotaging me. I'm
by
good.
Turning the controller upside down. There's no shame in it, and you know where the comments are if you want to get it off your chest.
I mean, that's an interesting strategy.
Hey, it's not cheating if the game did it first. Them's the rules.
Oh my god, look! Well, if it isn't the Freedom Pals and their newest recruit. What have you done with the new kid's parents, fat ass?
While some games hide their cheating ways, others are more than happy to rub it in our angry faces. Mitch Connor, the main antagonist of South Park: The Fractured But Whole, is not only a cheaty McCheater, but also
haven't made a new one in a while.
For some reason. Yeah, you heard me.
Well, they had another South Park game, but they haven't made another one like this.
We have to stop him, you guys. He's got all the new kids' followers now.
He has a villainous personality, entire backstory, and a crudely drawn-on face. Oh, and he can also possess his victims, appearing on their body, yet still somehow with
that doesn't sound physically possible.
Then how do you explain this, Cal? Well, the plot thickens.
Why? South Park. During his showdowns with you, the aptly named new kid, Mitch Connor has absolutely no reservations about making up the rules as he goes.
New rule, any damage I take goes to the coon. What? Status effects too. What the hell?
He attacks outside of his turn order, a complaint which does make me sound like the fun police, but this is a turn-based RPG, you guys. Rules gotta rule.
I think I deserve another turn after that. Hey, it's rude to interrupt someone's turn.
He chucks out random status effects
called a legendary
based on vibes.
You're also electrified from that.
Oh, and that powerful attack you just landed?
Imagine playing against a DM like this.
Mitch said so. Also, it inflicts gross out on your entire team.
That damage doesn't count. Oh yes, that's gonna add gross out.
Haven't been this disappointed by a collection of digits since last night's lottery draw.
Or you gotta say from your bedroom, but the orange person can change. Maybe. It would be good, no.
We'd be cheating ourselves.
Like I think you know anyone can change, but I don't think everyone can be good at the same time.
Undertale is a brilliantly self-aware RPG where players have the option to either fight the game's quirky inhabitants or take the pacifist route, choosing other actions beside attacking to resolve things peacefully. If you choose to pursue the opposite route and kill everything, you'll end up facing your former ally, Sans the Skeleton, in the final stages of the game, who rather poetically tells you exactly what he thinks of your murderous shenanigans. Got it. Cheers, mate. Throughout the game, Sans has always been fond of breaking the fourth wall, but now he's taking an absolute sledgehammer to the rules, dodging your attacks, which just isn't a thing enemies do in this game, and changing the gravity of the player's boundary box to make it infinitely harder to dodge his own.
Not sure if I had the reflexes for that game.
He even begins the battle by attacking the player head-on rather than letting them take the first turn like every other opponent in the game. Wow, that was really nice of them, now that I think about it. Maybe I shouldn't have slaughtered them all? Sans also screws with the game's mechanics by attacking during your turn to catch you off guard, dealing damage once per frame instead of once per second, and even blacking out the screen during attacks to throw off your visibility. And if you somehow survive to the end of the fight, you'll get treated to his special attack. Any second now. Ah. The cheeky skeleton will then chew your ear off for the rest of the battle, hoping to lock you in a stalemate so that eventually you'll just give up. The only way to actually beat him is to cheat right back, inching your boundary box over the fight button once he nods off.
Yeah,
I thought I'd feel better about this. At least there's one upside to this very tough and morally dubious fight. Getting to enjoy the absolute bop that is Megalovania.
Rock on, baby!
I feel so much regret!
No, slaughter everybody!
So those were the times that the game fully cheated. I mean, what the heck, game?
No, I thought a lot of these were stretches.
Not fair. Look, it's just... give us a chance. We're just here to play games and have fun, and then you're just like just changing the rules for you? Whatever. If there are any examples that you love.
Okay, I thought a lot of these were just stretches. You know, it's like, I just think it's just an unfair game mechanic. The only one I actually thought was cheating was that Yu-Gi-Oh one. Literally picking what cards you wanted.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Mitch Connor.
What was more about Mitch Connor? The
South Park Fracture But Whole.
Now, is that scripted though, or is it actually just randomized whatever it wants? Because I don't really care for the South Park. But let's see here. Yeah, because the Megalovania, or the Undertale, that seems scripted. Invert Controls is not
scripted,
bad.
But, you know.
Freaking the Street Fighter one. Yeah, you can argue it's a little unfair, but not nothing terrible. Yeah, I think the only one is at. Okay, yeah, the Spyro one, that was just really badly programmed. Yeah, but yeah, can you imagine there's some developer like, I'm just gonna be a dick this one mini game, I'm just gonna get away with just being fucking evil. And like it's bleachness. Okay, but yeah, like yeah, aside from the Yu-Gi-Oh one, I think that's I wouldn't really call this cheating. But yeah, I guess we'll see on the next game. Or no, that's video. So what are you playing lately?
What am I playing?
Yeah.
Recently on stream I've been playing, I started playing Crosscode, and I'm working my way through Dive Kick, which if you want cheating bosses, go fight S-Kill.
Oh yeah, like fighting game final bosses, some of them are little, big jumps in difficulty. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like Dive Kick, it's kind of a parody of other fighting games. Like, there's a character who has, like, you know that Mortal Kombat character who has a hat that has, like, a razor's edge around it?
Yep.
She has a hat like that. She dresses like Chun-Li. Her name is Kung Pao. It's that kind of whole thing. And S-Kill in the game Dive Kick, he just kind of like ports around and chooses where to go. He absolutely feels cheaty.
Oh man, but yeah, Darla, if you got any games out there that you swear to Peter's cheating, or if you uncovered that it actually is cheating, let us know in the comments. You take care.
Or let Extra know so they can do another video.
Just